Testing, testing. We're doing little tests. Yay, I am online. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube. Good morning. I'm a little late on my stream because I suck. I was tired. Went to bed way late last night. Alright, so a little bit of a recap, eh? So, we did this let's see how to explain. We did this martial arts tournament to win passage to Inazuma. We met Kazuha, who has a masterless vision, which kind of makes me wonder what the deal with masterless Stardust is, and whether or not they're connected. Also, oh, excuse me, how to say? We got to Inazuma, we saw Toma. I don't know, like, it's really weird to me that there's masterless Stardust, but also that there's masterless there's masterless Stardust, but also masterless visions. I know I said that, and the reverse order. I'm just trying to figure out how to explain my thoughts and theories. Because, like, maybe there's nothing to it, but also the naming convention, I guess, has me wondering if there's more to it, I guess. Anyway, give me one moment, I will be right back.
Anything the knights can do for you.
I have been muted possibly this entire time. This is why I need to do my sound checks, better. I've been talking this entire time and I have no idea if anyone heard me. Ugh. Well, just in case it's not there, earlier I was giving a recap of we've gotten to Inazuma by way of
What a pleasant
martial arts
surprise.
tournament. Hey you. Get tossed.
Freeze!
By way of martial arts tournament, and also that those are weird fucking okay, which rune guard? I'm gonna go to this one because hopefully oh shit, I should have had fucking
Dodge this!
Speed of light! Hey!
damn. We got to Inazuma, we saw Toma. Happy to see Toma.
Cool it!
I was late on stream because I overslept by accident.
Dodge this!
Incoming! Hey!
Trying to think. Martial arts tournament, we had an asshole steal Masterless Vision.
Speed of light!
I was also kind of like Masterless Vision and Masterless
What's the hurry?
Stardust.
Cool
Each of
it.
those have a connection. Because, like, it seems like they could. Ow. Oh good, and we pissed off the other one too.
Dodge this!
at us. Speed of light.
Don't push your luck.
Don't blink. Hey!
And now we're doing our dailies and maybe some resin.
Dodge this.
Speed of light.
Freeze. Ah! Don't push your luck.
Wind, hear me. Incoming. Hey! I'll be fine.
Dodge this.
Don't blink.
That must be a part he's looking for. So it was actually the other one. Okay, well. Oh well. Victor. So did you bring the goods? Sure did. Now, that wasn't so bad. You got some skill, alright. So, would you like to know about Her Majesty the Teresa, correct? Now, where to begin? If you need a simple summary, it is that the Teresa is our god. There is no abstract, only contract truth. The Teresa is the Cairo Archon, and one of the 7 that hold dominion over the mortal realm. But to us Fatui, Her Majesty has a status even beyond that of a god. Sounds like a cult. As for why, I doubt you would understand even if I explained it. Or should I say, you couldn't understand. If you wish to understand, then join us. Once you do, you will be able to comprehend how Her Majesty the Teresa is... Well, that's all I'll say for now. That sister is giving me the stink eye again. I fucking bet. Yeah, fucking bet. Okay, let's have a look and see who needs what. Oh, you know what else I need to do before I forget? I have a Serenity pot that I need to remember I have. Oh, excuse me, please. Sorry, I'm so yawny.
Maybe you're not... If you ever have any...
Okay, we did that. Now we should really use our resin. So let's go over here, because Jean is kind of the one I want to keep most up to date, I think. Jean and the Traveler. Let's see if we have any friends on. It's a weekday, so I doubt it. Offline. Alrighty, that sucks. Let's see if we can't get a looking for group real quick, just to make this faster. Okay, I have messaged a person, and I have put up a LFG. Next thing we're gonna go do is, I only eat blue.
Quite the find.
Just give me a second, chat. We're getting things going.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Hello, I'm doing well. How are you? Do I have your permission to shout you out in the chat? All of these go up onto YouTube. Not the people I wanted to come to this fight with, but that's okay.
Cool it.
Burn it down!
Oh, so gentle to put me back down. game sound is too loud? Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the hurry?
Okay, we got that. Let me see if I can fix my game sound. I've never had that complaint before. Nice flower. Flower, flower, flower. Just realized I should probably change up my team. Fuck. Oh, it was okay, but during fights I couldn't hear you. It was too loud. Okay. Well, I turned that down a little bit. Where? Why? It literally meant no harm to us. Don't forget to follow and like the stream. Also, can I have your consent to shout you out? This goes up onto YouTube, like I said earlier. So I just want to make sure. Oh.
Take a breather.
Ow.
Man!
Just say yes in the chat that I have your permission to shout you out by your name and whatnot. But I think you're mine.
with the sun! Pyroclast surge!
Damn, that's so fast.
Off we go!
Jeez, even his Bennett is freaking crazy.
Burn it down!
And this is the last of my resin.
Adventure time!
Nope, that's not what I meant. You just gotta
Good things
tell
come
me
to those who
that
don't wait
I'm
around.
whatever.
That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Right. Switch off our stuff. Hey, all you have to say is, yeah, you don't mind me shouting you out. But I think you're a bot.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Okay, and then before we go to the story, I need to get heals.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Alright, Elijah John has been the one talking to me. We're still not
Ad
necessarily
Astra
sure
Abyssosk.
if they are a person or if they are a boot. But hi, hope you're doing well. It's just a consent thing. Some people don't want to be up on YouTube forever, and that's understandable. I literally just said that we needed to go to a statue. And instead we went to Inazuma. Now we're going to Inazuma. Alright, here we go. I'm from Colorado, and that's about as specific as I get for where I am in the world. But I used to live in Texas, and I visited Dallas a couple of times. Not per se the most fun place in the world if you're gay. It's a little chilly, we had a snowstorm, but other than that, we are fine.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be
Freaking Toma!
new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Let's see what this says. This says, we are here to trade wine and ore. We are here to find my sister.
I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules...
Wow, what a...
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Phew. So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Isolationist to Japan.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere
Thunderstorms are
else are
nice.
referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Let's see, this says, welcome or not, we don't have a choice. My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Please show some proof of identification.
I have only been streaming for maybe a month. I was streaming a couple of years ago, but I fell out of it because I got a job that was not conducive to being able to stream at all. And now I have a job that I have some hours in the morning that I can just do whatever I want. And what I want to do is stream. So I kind of just do this spiel. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Diary of Ronald the Adventurer Rito. Cool. Oh, that's cool that you used to stream. I have a lot of viewers who used to stream. It's kind of cool.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency?
Unfortunately, my main
Both of
account
you?
was hacked. That sucks.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That's a major discount, but jeez.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
I stream on Xbox.
But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Oh, man. The residency application is processed smoothly in the Outlander Affairs Agency.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
I think is more than the Mora. Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think.
I'm just
Processing
streaming
fee
for
is
fun.
just a
If I hit
figure of
affiliate,
speech.
cool. If I
The way
hit
some
big,
here at the
cool.
agency see it, the
But
fees aren't
otherwise,
easy
I'm
money.
just here
So
doing
it becomes a
something fun
question
just
of
to
how
have
much
something
they can
fun
make.
doing.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Well, that's blatant oppression against Outlanders.
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Elijah says, by the way, your voice seems like an AI, which is really funny because we're still not sure if Elijah's a bot or not. I'm still waiting for Elijah to ask me if they want art commissions.
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander even get to meet? The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I still have to find a way.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
That is not how that
And
works.
is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I
Nope,
mean,
not
it will
really
take all
interested
the
in joining
resources I
communities.
have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
Thank you for the
No,
the
no.
invite.
In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
The fixer works in mysterious ways.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
And away we go! Literally right around the corner.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly.
Good job,
So this
Paimon, you
vendor
got it.
keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
This is absurd treatment. Can't you discuss the situation with the Konjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Alrighty. I want to see if we can find this statue so I can stop running around blind. I'm very blind around here. Oh, look, a statue. Just walked in someone's Zen garden. Oh, I am a bad person. I'm just walking in all of the Zen garden. I think the bot Elijah has left, but I'm not sure. They don't show up as one of my viewer counters, so we'll see. World opens itself before those with noble hearts. Cool. Let's resonate with Electro. Easy to find. He's just with all that crystal marrow.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
We just arrived.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your
Jeez, what
problem?
nuts?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
Better talk to Thelma.
Let's check back in with him.
Did I miss my turn? No, it's over here.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us help you.
Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Warner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seemed like a
That's
Mondstadter
right.
to me.
Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him
Really?
again.
Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identity.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way. They did, but only a little bit.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Time on your hands? Some would call that a form of freedom.
Where's this coming from?
Dandelion wine would sure be nice on a day like
Mondstadt?
this.
You were talking about Mondstadt.
Oh, shit. That's the most Mondstadtian thing is dandelion seeds, but I need them. But
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
My hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't
mean
it sound familiar?
The sound of the ocean?
Grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's
Liyue
hot.
Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all and
Xiao
never be
lanterns.
exhausted.
I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
You miss everywhere.
Liyue.
You couldn't come in and or out of a place. Fuck. You know what? Blaze
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position
You
you're in.
mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are
All right.
those people?
I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you. Come get a drink with your
But I
friends at the
betrayed them.
association.
I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their
Yup,
puppet, yes.
Sure is.
But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence?
We need evidence.
You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
My batteries are low.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Sorry. I need to
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
And we're back.
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Paimon, that's all on you. 100%.
I need to think about it. Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Should I close the
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
I need to think about it.
Excuse me.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Not too hard. What did he...
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah yes, the real reason why Paimon came along.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Wiener.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
Welcome to my stream. Hope everyone's having a good day.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Cargio.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Crusoe reads through each and every item in the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon, context.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
Oh, it's a fan of some sort.
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Well
Thank
and
you
truly
so
burned.
much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Toma? Toma, why are you so suspicious suddenly? Also, how is this any better? This is just the other side of the town square. Toma, buddy, Toma, you are... This is not a better place to talk, Toma.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Yashiro Commission. Tell me about Shiro Himika.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So where did this Fixer Rito thing come from?
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
I never offered to help. I refuse.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Huh. Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Hey, Bobby Vita. Bobby says, you reached the male wife. The Kamisotos need to offer Toma hand in marriage for you to accept. I mean, you're not wrong. There's one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test. Quote unquote, unquote, unquote.
No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Kimura Tea House to settle the score.
Okay,
well,
Paimon.
Guess we should give it a try.
Good thing
Let's
is
head to the
Ether
corner
doesn't
and
have
see
a
how
vision,
far
so
we
no
get.
direct hassle of the vision hunt decree. I mean, that's true, but also the vision hunt decree is like one of the few things I remember about this part of the story, and I hate it. Straight semi-Nazi shit. Imperial Japan at its best. By best, I mean worst. Paimon will schmack
Stop
Thomas
there.
so hard.
Present your travel
Toma.
permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit,
I don't know if
this
the
is as
Shogun
far
knows
as you'll
best.
get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
If the Yoshio Commission has heard of
Are
us,
you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
highly doubtful, Paimon, highly doubtful.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
He kinda seems normal.
Did you get all that, mister?
Come on, Paimon.
My sincere apologies.
Paimon.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan.
She will fist fight
It's
the
an honor to
Japanese.
meet you both.
I too am honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's
We
true,
did beat the
alright.
fuck out of Child. Also, fuck Child.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
You are so
Rito
kind.
is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo
I
Commission.
bet Gramps follows your advice.
No problem. Whatever you need, right?
Follows our advice. I don't remember what advice we gave. Time to run some errands again? This is my forte.
Excellent. Well then,
Yes. Oh, wait, no.
you must know the Qingshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yes, fuck Child, but not fuck Child. Fuck Child, not fuck Child. I see now why those are two shipped together so much, even if they're not necessarily my ship. But yeah, you know, yeah.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Shinxin, would you?
300?
Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think you might be a couple orders of magnitude off.
Too much trouble,
He can't
is it?
hear you. His hearing's not so good
I
anymore.
see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Jesus.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
Dot.
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
If he wants 300 fresh Quingsay, then he should order some from Boo Boo Pharmacy. 100. I'll need to look into it first more.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Ah, jeez. Run all over your Zen garden, bro. Look, footprints everywhere. Fuck your Zen garden. What's this? Those are very much stalling get out of here tasks. 100%. Absolutely a dick face motherfucker.
Halt, you two!
Saw this coming.
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see!
Dear traveler, I would
means
like to convey the
he wants
message to
you
you
to
in
secretly meet her
personally.
at night?
I
But
apologize
you
for...
didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
for the hasty means which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander after all. It is more coincidental that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of the resplendent moon. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Shinsuke has no intentions of letting us leave.
Paimon knew something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
What time are we waiting till? 18. My footprints. F your Zen garden. F your Zen garden, F your Zen garden, doop a doop a doo. Ba-doo.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure is mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter. ...
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal, seeing as we don't have any other options.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
Seems we need to get off of Rito as fast as we can. An arrogant-sounding woman. That just sounds so familiar.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
She tells us about her plans.
I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Love letter.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
I'm looking forward to working with you. And Bobby says, have you been enjoying the Electro Traveler? I haven't gotten to use the Electro Traveler yet. And I don't think I used the Electro Traveler when I first played through either, because I think I forgot to resonate with it when I got here. For a while, I was just using the Animo Traveler for like ever. So I'm looking forward to using him, if that makes sense.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
recharging energy for the party,
now,
and
need
the
I
burst
remind
is
you
somewhere
of the
to
penalty if anything were to happen to me en route?
Junquei.
I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Alright. Oh, this is an escort mission. We hate this.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Another
You're
test
seriously
subject.
considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
That tingle?
It doesn't hurt.
Incoming. Don't blink. Hey!
Freeze!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, such a pain.
Oh, it works. Oh.
Incoming.
Monsters sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
These guys are just bandits.
Stay with Chisato.
Hit. Frozen.
Watch out! More monsters inbound!
Those are actual
Lady Hiragi,
monsters.
stay close.
Oh, hey, no.
My blade!
No, that's not where I was aiming.
Oh, so sorry.
You're open!
Freeze!
Lightning flash! More!
Oh, stop hitting my balloon.
Speed of light.
It's not what I was aiming for, but...
See no more!
Don't blink. Hey! Got lucky that time.
Don't push your luck.
Got that. Be prepared for Ronin farming. Oh, great.
You're open. Dodge this.
Incoming.
Ow. Gene says stop being an ass.
Cheap trick. You win.
Fight fire with fire. That wasn't too bad.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Please be careful.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
Oh, off we go. The rest of the journey, he's been crying like SpongeBob. Aw. Probably. Poor man is in love with the wrong person. Hi, old folks. I'm here to steal your stuff. Please don't mind me. This place is very pretty. If you want any of the Inazuma craftable weapons, you have to do quest lines. Oh, okay. That'll definitely be something for later, but for now, we're just gonna stick to the story, I guess. For the one Crystallis, it's around Koda Village. I'm taking it these are good, what is it called? Good, craftable weapons then? That's pretty.
Speak to President Song. I'm just...
I don't remember all their effects, but overall the theme is energy recharge. Oh, we like energy recharge. No. Seems like I should have gone and got that teleportation point.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public!
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Okay. I kind of... Oh, surprise chest. Let's go.
An answer from this...
No, I missed it. Aha, there it is. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What kind of tea is this? What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
Pleasant surprise.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
tea is this?
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
Pleasant surprise. Staying here for a while.
What kind of tea is this?
Okay, let's see. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm back. Let us go.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Where did the human-looking Toma go, though?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
But it still doesn't really add up.
Alright. I've had my fun.
There he
Hey,
is.
you're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
Paimon, your nicknames
Well,
aren't even
I've
that
had
bad.
some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
The boss is still the best
Sorry,
part
did
of
I
the
overdo it?
Yashio
My apologies.
Commission. Like the leader of the Yashio Commission, or like the boss I have to go fight? So how do we do on our test? The courage to face the lightning?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean Kazuha's friend?
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So, will we be allowed to meet the Shirishigami Himagari?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Omnipresent God. So I'll have to fight that dog one time. Soon. I'll be ready. I can punt a puppy. Oh, it's that creepy statue. I hate that statue. That statue is just fucking That statue is creepy. I meant in the game. I wouldn't punt a real puppy, just to be clear. The dog in the tea house. He is labeled as the owner of the tea house. Oh goodness. So the boss in that way, not as in boss as in something I have to go challenge myself. Gotcha. Oh, it looks so creepy. Oh, it's so creepy. Creepy, 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 creepy. Creepy, 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 creepy.
This area sure feels gloomy.
But she's just sitting there, yeah. She's sitting there all creepy-like.
Probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
Grody,
So you've
grody,
already
grody,
heard of
grody.
the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree
Before
anyway?
I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
That's such a
Of course,
distressing
this
idea
is my
of
own limited
eternity.
understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree,
That is such a weird, like, I hate
perhaps
this.
the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Ouch.
Huh? Hey, are you okay?
It's like one of my schizophrenic episodes.
Elsewhere.
What was that sound just now?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition.
So, okay, we have been getting different answers to what visions are and how you get them from everyone. Like, literally everyone has a different idea of what visions are, and it does seem to be, like, regionally. It all comes around to this idea that, like, you reach a certain point of strength or a certain point of determination, but in Mondstadt, they're talking about how visions are... What was it? It was like visions are what you get in a moment between life and death. And then in Liyue, it's about having concrete will and ability to surpass any amount of things in your way. And here, it's ambition. Let's see, I don't remember where or by whom, but somewhere it's mentioned that the electrovisions haven't been handed out in a while. Yeah, Kazuha was saying that. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't, just because of this is a gacha game and I literally have an electrovision wielder in my party, but also maybe it's more of a general sense of like numbers, if that makes sense. But it doesn't seem like there's a concrete, hard and fast idea of how visions are given. Even the gods that we've talked to kind of don't really seem to have a concrete answer on how and why visions are.
So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
All right. Time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island.
Oh, our electric
the
characters
Kamisato
got their
residence.
visions before they stopped being handed out. Gotcha.
Finally!
Aspirations of all. This statue is so creepy. It's so creepy, 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 creepy. The statue is creepy. Oh, so creepy. And then to know that it has visions in it makes it even more creepy. We dislike this so much. Seems like this would be the best way to go. Supposedly there's a road. Nope. We're just gonna get there the quick way of going from point A to point B in a straight line. Which sometimes is a quick way, sometimes it's not. While it aligns with the Shogun's desire to stop visions, it has been kept in mind that the Archons aren't really the ones handing out visions. Okay, I thought the Archons were the ones handing out visions as a general statement. And or you kind of steal them from Archons, quote unquote, if that makes sense. And then I wonder who is handing out visions, or if they're even handed out. And not just earned as a mechanic of the world, rather than a creature or deity's will. Places. Why would people steal them from the Archons if the Archons from themselves? No, what I mean is it seems like people are taking a piece of the visions are a piece of the power of Archons. Not necessarily stealing them per se, because like you said, the Archons have no need for visions, but stealing a piece of the power to create visions, if that makes sense. Something Venti said was that anyone holding a vision can become a god. And that makes me feel like you said, that the Archons aren't really giving out the visions. That maybe it's a mechanic instead. A mechanic of the world. I mean, obviously it's a mechanic of the game. But my thought... Ooh, hi little guy. What you do? You sing at me? But more or less that the Archons have no say over who gets visions and who doesn't, and people are grabbing a piece of the power that is part of the gods, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Where'd the little guy go? I guess steal isn't the operable word either. Maybe take part of the power is a better wording, maybe? Maybe. But yeah, I'm not saying that like a vision wielder breaks into the house of the Archons and finds a vision and steals it. I'm more saying that they take a part of the Archon power, whether the Archon actively wants it to be or not. But then again, if the Electro Archon can stop giving visions, or stop visions being gained, rather, then that to me says that there's some sort of in-between between the Archons, the visions, and the people. Don't know what kind of in-between, but it kind of seems like there's an in-between. I hope any of that made sense.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
It's kind of hard to top the Jade
Expected
Chamber.
it to be snazzier.
It's hard to top the Dawn Winery.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I'm just here to meet the Raiden Shogun, sorry. I did not come to start a rebellion.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now.
Please, wait! Please, don't go!
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my
We're
behalf.
not here for politics. Just bring me to your leader. Yeah, right?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
The traveler listens while Yato tells the story of the 3...
warrior
Ayaka
who
tells the
guards
story of the
village,
3 visions.
A former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I will do as you wish.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Thanks, Toma. The princess behind the curtain. Complete. Alrighty. This is the part of the story that I vividly remember, to be honest with all you guys. This broke my fucking heart to find out what happened to people when their visions got taken. And honestly, yeah, just, yeah, this is just one whole yuck. Not just to me, but as a general statement.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
I kind of feel like this is a good place to stop for today. I've been streaming for 2 hours. And I do have the day off, so I could come back to streaming later. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I will shut down the stream and pick this up tomorrow, because we're in a part of the story that's gonna get me really choked up. Really bad choked up. And I think I'll have more emotional spoons for that tomorrow. As always, I want to thank everyone for their support. It really does help. Oh, let's look at our wishes. We have 6. Oh, we should probably go grab our achievements first, huh? Four equals 10. We can make a wish before we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. And that cutest freaking dog face ever for an emoji. I swear. For good wishes. And Drunk has the whoop 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 dog. Ah! I'm gonna die of cuteness. Oh, cool. We got a 4-star Claymore? This is what I'm talking about. The Masterless Star Glitter, right? So, I was saying this earlier when no one was on, but, like, is there a connection between the Masterless Visions and the Masterless Star Glitter? It's a global emote, Bobby says. Father Time 4-star. Oh, hey, Yolan. Bobby says he's not sure if there's a connection between the two. I'm not sure either, but it's something that's interesting to me. This is a lot of 4. I've gotten a lot of 4 stars in this poll, guys.
I am astrologist Mona Magistus, meaning the great astrologist Mona. If it is divination you seek from me, Then I
Ninggua's
ask you
vision was
respect my
actually a
name by
masterless
learning
vision.
it
I remember
wholly,
that.
here and now.
She was gonna try to sell it, and then it was all like, yep. Oh, Bobby says I lost my 50-50. Okay. Can you explain to me what a 50-50 is? Like, I've seen that in the community all over, and I have no idea what that means. So I got so many 4 stars on this that I can't even be mad that I lost anything. At least I don't feel like I can be mad at anything. When you get a 5-star from the event banners, there's a 50-50 chance that it's the event 5-star or one of the standard banner 5 stars. Ah, got you. So I lost because it was one of the normal ones. That makes sense. Now I get it. Okay, this is locked. Do I even have a Claymore owner? I do. That would be Noelle. What is your weapon, Noelle? A bloodstained greatsword, which I think... Just yeet this back on her. But now your next 5-star pull on the event banner is guaranteed to be the event one. If I even get that many wishes, that is. Let's see how long it is. 5 days. It takes about a couple of days. It takes a while to get a 10 pull. I think that it took me about a week to get that. Noelle will want defense over EM. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just giving her a sword to give her a sword. Is the bloodstain one? They're both EM. I don't think I have a defense stat one. Oh, I have this. White iron greatsword. Oh, but yeah, getting another 10 pull, well, getting up to another 5-star would probably be a lot of 10 pulls, to be honest. So we'll just pull when we get them, and we'll try not to feel, I don't know, bad. What does your constellation say? After triggering the elemental absorption from passive talent, this instance of the Yan's elemental skill, Swallow Wisp, Pinion Dance, will produce another Feather Moon Ring when they are thrown at opponents. You must first unlock the passive talent. And then we have Mona, who just looks like a straight up witch. Let's go. Alright. I know it's gonna sound weird because losing a 50-50 is probably not the best thing, but the next banner should be the new Animo Lady and Seguin. Oh yeah? I don't know who the new Animo Lady is. Like, I thought that was Yolene was the Animo, but I guess she's not a 5-star. I am kind of happy that I lost the 50-50, because if I didn't, then I would have to go and build. After that, it's Farina and Risley. I heard that Risley is the one to get. If I was saving on this account, which I'm not, I would be saving for Risley. I am saving for Risley on my other account, though. Which, just as a by the by, because it's a funny thing, my other account has 69 wishes saved up right now. Because, you know, ooh, 69. Funny numbers, funny. The Man of Cake. He is out of the dungeons. Yeah. all the same, I feel like I should light a lantern in thanks that I got a 5-star at all. That, and like I said, I'm actually kind of happy that I lost the 5-star. I have no idea how I'd build Alikino. The upcoming animo lady is a Baku from Inazuma. The Baku started as a bathhouse where they worked as psychiatrists. Oh. That's kind of cool.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryushi.
It's nice to know that they release new characters from all of the other nations, not just the ones that they're like the new quote-unquote nations, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think it's time to shut down stream, guys. We made a wish, we lost a 50-50, but you know, whatever. Yeah. Everything's good, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Because this quest is going to make me scream and cry. So it's a good place to shut it down. That way, tomorrow we'll have fresh minds. So, thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. As always, these videos go up onto YouTube. I hope you have a great day, my wisps.